Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Dump and Change. Today we have a very highly requested guest, Adam Ingram, who is on the St. Cloud State men's hockey team. Adam, what's going on today?
Not too much. How are you guys?
We're pretty good.
We're
so
good.
excited to
We're
have you.
happy we got to have you on. Everyone's been asking for you, so
Yes, very highly requested.
yes.
Thank you for having me on. Appreciate it.
To start off, so you grew up in Manitoba. How did you even get your start in hockey?
Well, basically, I have an older brother, so growing up, like seeing him play a little bit when I was younger, it was something I always wanted to do, and then just kind of living in Canada, and I think most kids play hockey there growing up, so it was definitely something my dad pursued on me to do as well, and I definitely fell in love with it pretty quickly, so it definitely stuck with me.
Did your dad play also?
He did when he was younger, but he switched over to golf pretty quickly.
Yeah.
We've heard a lot about
He's
him and
quite
golf.
the golf guy,
But
huh?
you are also a good golfer. Did you start playing golf before hockey?
No, I'd say maybe around the same time. I probably swung a club and maybe had some plastic clubs when I was a little kid, but I think probably when I was 4 or 5, I probably got my first set. And I love golf so much, so whenever I have the opportunity to play it, I definitely do.
Yeah.
So how did you decide hockey was what you wanted to pursue? Even though you still golf, obviously,
Yeah.
but
Well, I definitely thought I was better at it, and then it was also I knew it was something I wanted to do moving forward, and golf maybe brings a little bit of anger out of me sometimes. So
And hockey doesn't?
not maybe not as much.
Interesting.
Okay.
I sometimes have some emotions on the golf course, but I try to keep them in check most of the time.
Wrapping 9 irons around the tree and stuff. Yeah, definitely.
It's happened a couple times maybe.
Oh, I'm sure.
So when did you decide that you wanted to pursue hockey as a career?
That probably would have been my first year of junior. I think I was 16, which would have been the COVID year.
Okay.
I had a good start to the season, and everything kind of got canceled. And
When you were in Youngstown?
Selkirk.
Okay. And that was your first year of juniors?
Yeah,
And then you went to Youngstown the next year?
because we played. That was the COVID year where there was only 8 games.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Yeah.
It was kind of bad in Canada for restrictions. So I think it was at that point that I kind of knew this isn't too good, and I need to kind of make a decision because there wasn't too much to do in that kind of time.
Was that when St. Cloud kind of came about, or what was your college recruiting process like?
Yeah, so I'd say start after Selkirk shut down, and probably in November, Schicker reached out for the first time to me, and started to kind of build a relationship, and we talked for about 6-7 months, a little on and off, and he called to check in with me, and I went to their camp the next year, the Youngstown camp, and then I had a pretty good camp there, and I committed after that to here, and I'd always kind of thought that this was the right spot for me just because it was pretty close to home, and it seemed like such a great place to play, and it turned out pretty well.
Yeah. So when you went to Selkirk, what did you guys do all year if you weren't playing games?
So we played, we had our whole training camp and regular season to the 8 games, and then they kind of basically just they said it was going to restart in January, but it didn't restart in January, and they decided
Getting pushed back.
Yeah, it kept getting pushed back, and then they decided to finally cancel the season, and it was a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to play, and for everyone who didn't get to play, it was definitely a hard year to go through.
Yeah.
But I think it actually helped me a little bit, just
Really?
mentally wise.
How so?
Well, I think it gave me a lot of opportunities to work on my own skills.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could skate still, but it was small groups of guys, and you have to wear a mask on the ice, and
That's the worst.
yeah, so it was a little bit
Terrible.
crazy,
Yeah.
but we still found a little bit of ways to work around it and make the best out of it.
Yeah, because going to juniors is where you need to develop in order to play at the
Yeah.
college level. So you didn't feel like you fell behind at all without playing games?
Not really. I wasn't too sure how the first year of junior was gonna go. So I think like even those exhibition games I played and the 8 regular season games kind of helped me going into the next year, and just a little bit of confidence for playing my first year of junior.
Is that in the MJ?
Yeah.
So then you went to the USHL the next year,
Yeah.
and that's a little bit further away from home.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
I'd say it was a little difficult just moving away from your family for the first time. I think every hockey player kind of has to go through it at some point, and I mean, you obviously miss your parents and your family,
Yeah.
but they came out so much. So, and I talked to them a lot, and I had a really great billet family in Youngstown, so it made everything quite a bit easier. And both my roommates were really tight, so we had such a good time.
That's good. I hear a lot about the billet families. So
Different stories, I feel like.
Did
It's
you-
either good or bad.
did you billet at Selkirk?
No, because it's only like 30 minutes from my house, so
That's nice.
yeah, I could still go to. I had a good class schedule actually, where I was done around 12:30 every day, and I could just go straight to practice from there.
Like you were still in high school?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the speed like in terms of like comparing the MJ to the U show?
I wouldn't say it's too comparable, but it definitely there's definitely a lot of high skilled players that make it onto the next level and make college commitments, and I think it's definitely a good league to kind of see where you're at, and for the first year for junior guys, like you can kind of take that option to see if you want to take the NCAA route or the Western League route in Canada, because I think
Like a lot of Canadians do that, right?
yeah, because I think now it's like the WHL draft it's pretty young. You're I think 15 when you get drafted.
That's
and,
crazy.
like if you sign that Western League contract, you can't play college anymore.
Okay.
So for a lot of guys, it's a big decision at a young age, and for me, I just kind of chose to hold back and explore my options a little bit more.
So playing college hockey was always kind of like a dream for yours.
I mean, growing up, I didn't really actually know too much about it. But like once the Western League draft hit and I wasn't selected, I think I was obviously a little bit disappointed at that point.
Yeah.
Like, everyone wants to be drafted to the Western League when they're from Western Canada. Like
Yeah.
it's where most guys go that are highly skilled, and so I was a little disappointed, but I didn't really let it get to me, and I just kept working hard.
If you were drafted, do you think that's where you would be right now?
I don't think so, but you never know.
Hard to tell.
Okay. And you had a good season in Youngstown. What was that experience like playing in the USHL? That's got to be the top junior league in the United States, maybe even Canada too.
Yeah. I'm not gonna compare leagues, but
He
it was,
won't
Maybe
stir
he's
the pot.
biased.
it's definitely a really high skilled league, and super fast. I remember my first game. I couldn't believe how fast the pace was, and I mean, it was just such a good year of hockey, and you get to play against so many good teams and so many good players.
Yeah.
So I definitely learned a lot from that year, and I had so much fun. So it was a blast.
What are you guys playing, like 70 games a year?
I think we played 62.
That's insane.
That's nuts. And that was the same year that you got drafted,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What was that like? Did you know you were going to be drafted?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
kinda,
how does that kind of
Yeah.
work?
So like towards the start of the season, like the Fall Classic was the first time we played games in the USHL. And I got like a couple like NHL questionnaires, like emails from teams. And that was like the first time I kind of had any idea that I might have a shot of being drafted, because before that I really wasn't expecting anything like that. So I kind of started off with that, and as the season progressed, like the questionnaires turned into like Zoom calls and more in-depth questionnaires and stuff like that. And towards the end of the season, I kind of had a feeling that I was going to get drafted, and I was lucky enough to. So, I mean, I'm pretty proud of that, and it was an exciting moment for me and my family. So, it's definitely special.
Yeah, how do you feel about Nashville then?
Yeah, I mean, definitely a great place, and
Yeah, no complaints.
I've been out there for 2 camps now, and I mean, it's just such a great spot, and it would be such a great place to play one day. So I'm looking forward to that.
What do you guys' camps look like when you go there?
So it's about a week long in the first week of July, and it's a lot of like working out, skating.
Over the 4th of July.
Yeah, over the 4th of July. Well, that's okay with me, though, because I'm Canadian, so.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
But it's still a big thing here, so I feel like I'd be a little disappointed.
We actually got the 4th of July off.
Oh, really? What'd you guys do for the 4th of July?
I think we went to Top-Golf.
Okay.
Shocker. And you blew everyone out the park?
dusted
Yeah.
everyone.
I tried to. But, I mean, their camp's really good, and they bring in a lot of like experts in certain areas, and a lot of guest speakers to talk, and you learn a lot. So I take away quite a bit of stuff from those camps.
Yeah, what's your like mindset going into it? Is it just like try and take away as much as you can, or?
Yeah, I definitely work as hard as I can, and do everything I can to the best of my control, and then I mean, learning from the people around me. Those people have been in the sport for a long time now, and I mean, there's so many things you can take away from them. So just try and take away the most important stuff.
Does your performance at those camps matter a lot?
I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I think like it definitely does. Like for guys that are in their last year, and even guys like me that want to play there, like you got to perform well, because those guys up higher are watching, and they're always seeing to see if you're ready and if you're not ready. So I mean, I always try to do my best when I'm there. Yeah.
In comparison, like pressure wise, do you feel more pressure like at those camps than you would like games here, I guess?
I'd say a little bit. Like I definitely know that specifically like Nashville's watching me there. So like I definitely want to be at my best hockey, but I also try to be at my best hockey all the time. And once I'm on the ice and I'm in the moment, like I'm trying to just think about what's going on and try to kind of get rid of the background noise.
Yeah. How do you prepare for that?
Like before games?
For camp.
For camps? Well, I'll be like, for the camp here, or for the camp in Nashville, I'll be in St. Cloud for 2 weeks before, because we have our 2-week camp.
Okay. Good timing.
Yeah. And then, so I take probably like a month off after the season, and then I get back into training and working out. I probably skate 3 or 4 times a week and then work out every day. And that's kind of just my preparation for the camp, and maybe a little golf in there.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Does Nashville keep tabs on you like throughout the year?
Like we had a Zoom call last week.
Oh really? Yeah.
So they kind of check up on me, and there's skills guys, and they'll come out once in a while to watch me, and we'll have a chat and stuff like that, and they'll just kind of give me some advice and some tips.
So lots of resources like that they provide for you.
Absolutely.
That's great throughout the season,
That's
especially.
sweet.
You get like a little one up.
Yeah, it's super good. They do a really good job of that stuff there, so I'm really happy with that.
Were you committed to St. Cloud when you were drafted? Or was that after?
Yeah, I committed to St. Cloud the summer before I was drafted.
Okay.
So that would have been going into Youngstown. I was committed to St. Cloud, and then the year after I was drafted.
So is there anything that drew you into St. Cloud's program other than being close to home? Like, what was the deciding factor that made you come here?
Yeah, I mean, I think I didn't really have too many offers going into college. Like, I probably had 4 or 5, and St. Cloud was the first school that reached out to me by about 8 months ahead of any other school.
Wow.
So they definitely had the jump start, and I mean, there's a good connection between my coach in Selkirk and Schicker. So Schicker actually coached my coach in Selkirk when he played Division I in Anchorage, Alaska. So he started reaching out with that, and we kind of started to build a connection. And I mean, obviously now, like, I know how great the coaching staff are and how much, like, we mean to them, and we're just such a family and such a close group. So I think coming here and visiting with my family was I kind of realized that as well, and it was like a place that I knew I wanted to play at.
What did you expect, like, freshman year? Were you expecting to play right away or kind of unsure?
Because you played in all of the games your freshman year, right?
Yeah, which is crazy. I feel like that never really
Especially
happens.
in men's hockey. I feel like that's like...
Yeah, so, I mean, I didn't have too many expectations coming into the year. I wasn't too sure what to expect. Obviously, I knew there was going to be a huge jump from junior going into college, with just the speed, the physicality, and, I mean, some of those guys are 24, 25, and I was playing against guys that were max 20, so it was definitely a jump, and I think off the start, like, I struggled a little bit, but I think as the season progressed, I definitely adjusted well, and just try and do everything right on the daily, and do everything in my control to keep getting better.
What was the speed difference like from the USHL to at St. Cloud?
Well, I'd say, like, guys are just, like, faster, stronger, smarter. They can make better plays. And that's not, like, discrediting the USHL or anything like that. It's just most of those guys had already played there for a couple of years. And, I mean, there's a lot of good players to play against. And, I mean, last year was a good year.
What was, like, would you say speed, or, like, what was, like, the biggest adjustment going from juniors to college?
Yeah, probably, like, the speed and, like, the overall, like, pace of the game, just, like, how quick everything is and how quick everything happens. And,
Do you have a favorite moment at St. Cloud yet?
Yeah, I would say winning the NCHC Frozen Face-Off last year. That was awesome. We worked so hard to get there, and I mean, we had such a special group last year, and I mean, to get it done with those guys, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Who are you, like, most close with on your team?
I'd probably say Raj. We lived together last year in the dorms, so not much room in there. So obviously spent a lot of time together, and he's living across the hall from me this year. So
convenient.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time together.
Okay.
What do you guys like to do in your free time?
Other than golf?
Other than golf, like, when it's, in the sun, we definitely...
pickleball.
We play some pickleball.
Ingy's a nasty pickleball player.
I don't know what it is, but he's got some trick shots. But we beat him one time.
We were going easy, though.
Sure they were.
He was playing... Wait, are you lefty or righty?
Righty.
He was playing lefty with his eyes closed, and we beat him.
But we got the dub, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, we still have to... What's it called? Scramble?
Oh, yeah. We want to do golf scramble.
But I call being on Ingy's team.
Really? You're going to take Ingy? Who's the second best golfer on the team?
Wow. I don't want to discredit anyone here, so I'm going to give you, like...
I gave you the number one
I'm going to give you a
spot.
couple guys, so I'm going to say, like...
Wait, are you number one?
Yes.
Well, I'd like to put myself number one.
I think a lot of people would put you at number one.
Okay.
I'd say, like, T2 would be, like, Coop.
Okay. I've heard he's good,
Molly.
Okay.
And Portsy.
Interesting.
Okay.
Got some options here.
That'd be my top three, discluding me.
Okay.
Of course.
You're number one, obviously.
Yeah. So your dad's, like, a huge golf guy. What role has he played in your hockey career, I guess?
Yeah. So I guess it is a little weird because he's a golf coach and I'm playing hockey, so maybe most people would expect me to be a golfer as well. But, I mean, he always loved the game of hockey growing up, and, I mean, kind of pushed me to play hockey, and I always wanted to play as many sports as I can growing up.
Right.
Just spend my time just being active, and playing sports. So I played like high school badminton, and
No way.
yeah,
That's why.
he had me.
That's why he's good at pickleball.
Well, yeah, I really
so
like
random.
I really like badminton though. Like I'd totally still
too.
play badminton if I
Actually, really
could.
fun.
Yeah, we're pretty good. So maybe we can.
But
You've never played.
but yeah, I'd say he's definitely he pushed me to play all sports growing up, and I think he's kind of told me some stuff for hockey.
Yeah.
but,
Does he critique your hockey game at all?
I mean, not as much anymore as he used to. He'll
Yeah.
normally just send me some encouraging texts now, and
That's cute.
I mean, I appreciate that, and
Yeah.
but he's definitely loosened up a little bit, because when I was younger, he was a little bit harder on me with the hockey stuff, but
Yeah.
I think he understands that I know what I'm doing now, I
Yeah.
think, and I probably have enough people telling me what to do, I don't need him to tell me what to do all the time.
That's true.
What's your like pregame routine look like?
So I'll get to the rink probably 2.5 hours early, get changed, tape 2 sticks, put them on the rack, get some Powerade.
Line 'em up.
I'll have a coffee as well.
Okay.
You came prepared today, we see.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't provide refreshments here, so I'm
gotta
glad you
step
brought
up
your
our
own.
game.
That's not in the budget, actually.
And then I sit down, have a coffee, maybe half a peanut butter bagel, some pretzels, do a PP meeting, play some sewer for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Little flex.
Gotta.
PP meeting. He's in it.
He's on special teams. It's whatever.
I guess so. So I'll play some sewer for a little bit, stretch, and then we do our team warm up. We go for a run.
You go for a run?
We like run. We run around
We're
we
shocked.
run around the concourse, and then we start our warm up.
Like how many laps?
We just do one,
Okay.
and then like like the part where like you can't see where people are walking. We sprint down that hallway.
Okay.
And then
Same.
Glad we
we
don't do
go
that.
to the weight room, do our warm up, and then I get dressed around like coach comes in at like 54, and I'll start getting dressed at like 60. I'll just put like half my gear on, and I won't tie my skates, and then after he talks, I'll get dressed the rest of the way.
Very particular.
That'll be
Okay.
like so like 54. RJ and Schicker will come in and talk, and then after that, get dressed. Warm up, and then Lars will come in before the game.
Are you listening to the team's music or are you listening to your own music?
I have the AirPods in.
What are you
Okay.
listening to?
I got a little bit of Drake, a little bit of
Classic.
Lil Baby, some 21 Savage. I like to mix it up quite a bit though.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Kind of depends on like my mood that day. Like, sometimes I'll go with a big booty mix too. Not too often, but once in a while. Even some country once in a while, maybe some Morgan Wallen. But,
Okay.
Variety.
Yeah.
yeah, nothing too crazy.
Are you the type of guy that like you're super social before games, upbeat, or like you dialed?
I'd say I'm a little bit of both. Like I'm pretty dialed, but I'm also pretty social. Like I'll take one of my AirPods out while I'm playing sewer, so I can hear what's going around. Because I want to win the sewer game. Like I don't play to finish second.
Are you good?
Not really. I'd say I'm an above average sewer player, but definitely not a special sewer player.
Do you guys like try to sewer people, or do you try to keep the ball up as much as you can?
Well, it kind of depends who's in the circle. Like some guys are just like they're gonna auto sewer someone, or like I'm
Who is that?
like Rosie's normally giving a sewer out to someone, or I like sewering Clarkie a lot. Whenever Clarkie gets in, I try and sewer Clarkie.
Hate the guy.
Just
No,
hates
he's in, but I'm trying to sewer him to get him out. So
Okay. Watch out.
yeah, but I'm not a great sewer player.
Who's the best?
I'd probably say Coop.
Okay.
Interesting. It's good at everything, I guess. Golf, sewer, hockey.
Yeah, we're pretty competitive in sewer as well.
Yeah, so maybe we should take that up over the summer too. I don't know.
Honestly, I think we'd give them a run for their money for sure.
For sewer?
Yeah,
Who's your best sewer player?
me.
Is that confirmed?
That's confirmed.
I don't know
By
if that's
who?
confirmed.
Everyone, ask everyone.
Like
I think the
we have
Euros
sewer
are good.
rankings.
Okay, well,
Oh,
we
you
should
have
also have
rankings?
that.
Yeah.
We should start counting like who wins each game.
I'm the most hated sewer player. I know that can be confirmed.
So if you're the
everyone.
most
Okay, that
hated
sounds
sewer
good.
player, then
I'm obviously
not-
the best.
well, no one's gonna vote you the best then because you're the most hated.
But
That's
then
also
it's
true.
just automatic. If I'm the most hated, then I'm the best.
It's because Avery
'Cause-
just like tries to get people out.
Yeah, but if
Is
you don't,
that not
like,
the
if you
name
don't,
of
if
the
you
game?
don't
Is
win
that
the,
not how
if
you
you don't
play?
win the most games, then like you're not the best player.
No, I do though. That's the thing. That's why
I
people.
mean, Jojo
hate
doesn't
me.
seem to think so.
Tell the truth.
I wouldn't necessarily say that you win the most games. I mean,
So
I
why
think
am I
that
the most hated?
because you try to get everybody else out. Which nothing against that, but
Sounds like there's something against it because it's always you. Maybe.
you know what? Maybe. But I just think that, you know what? Some people can still win without having to try to get other people out.
No, you got to get people out.
Yeah. What like?
Like
what
once
you,
once the ball's up for like 10 or 15 touches, like I'm ready to sewer someone.
Okay,
you
that
might as
I
well
get.
go play ladders. Like just go juggle the ball by yourself.
You know what? Maybe I will.
If you don't want to get
Maybe I
sewered,
will.
like
I feel like you don't need to try to get people out because people are going to get themselves out because they suck.
but I don't even have to try. Like you guys just think I'm sewering people, but it's just automatic. Like
Oh, you're just that good.
I'm just
You
that
don't try.
good.
That's some crazy confidence right there.
Off the charts.
No, we have to play. We have to play. But should we move on to questions
Yeah, let's do it.
from the fans?
We have so many questions.
You guys wrote in.
Like, we weren't
and
kidding when we said highly requested. Like, everybody wants to know everything there is to know about Ingy.
Why number 34?
Well, my first choice would have been 9 last year, but Spenny was 9.
Okay.
And I like the way Matthew shoots the puck, so I chose 34. And then this year 9 got retired, obviously, and I wasn't going to take it. I was just going to stick with 34 anyways. So
Yeah.
Big shoes to fill.
34 was doing you good last year anyways, so
I'm sticking with it, though.
I like it.
good number.
What is your nickname?
Ingy. That's about it. Ingy, Ingus. Nothing crazy.
Gotcha.
I like it. Are you a big gamer?
I do play some video games, yeah. Play some Call of Duty and some Fortnite. A little bit of Minecraft and maybe some NHL once in a while.
Are you good at any of them?
I'm pretty good at Fortnite, but
Okay.
like it kind of depends on our Wi-Fi. If our Wi-Fi's good, if our Wi-Fi's good, I'm definitely a pretty good player. But if our Wi-Fi's bad, then I'm not a good player.
What do you mean? Like if your guy's lagging?
Yeah, if my guy's lagging, then like people are
Not
like,
his fault.
well, people are gonna take my wall and then just kill me. So
Your wall?
yeah, Fortnite. Yeah,
We don't know enough. We don't know enough. If you could describe your hockey game in one word, how would you describe it?
I'd say exciting.
Exciting.
Oh,
Okay.
I like it. That's good.
Favorite candy?
I'll go Sour Patch Kids watermelon.
Nice.
Yum.
Yeah, you're a big candy guy, huh?
Love
Me
candy.
too. Me too. Go to Selly.
Probably jump in the glass.
Okay.
Jumped in the glass a couple times. It's a big OV celly. Don't mind it. I think I could maybe switch the variety up a little bit though. So we'll see what comes next.
Does your Selly depend on like the type of goal you score?
No.
No?
Like I don't really have a celly prepared for when I score.
I always wonder this, like, if
it's-
you guys prepare it.
Yeah, like I think it's for guys to like have a celly planned like and be like ready to do it in the moment. I think it's kind of hard. Like you kind of just got to do like the celly that's like you're just like
Whatever
feels
comes
right.
to
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like I've never been a huge celly guy across the ice, so like I haven't really done one of those. But
Okay.
I don't really plan on doing one of those either. but yeah, I like to keep it pretty simple.
Okay.
Like, you do it every day kind of thing.
Maybe not.
He does.
He does do
in,
it.
He
prac-
does.
in practice, yeah.
He does do it every day. What do you mean?
When I score on gym in practice, yeah.
You tuck on Jim?
In practice, and then I celly, and then he doesn't like that.
You heard it here first.
Just him though? You can't score on the other ones?
Well, I can, yeah, but like I celly when I score on gym,
Just because he just gets
just because he
rattled.
doesn't like it.
Gets so mad.
Not too mad, but when I score a bunch on gym, and then I keep selling, then he gets mad.
He's not having it.
I get that, actually. I get when I'm in a bad mood and, like, people start scoring and cheering, like, it actually pisses me off sometimes. sometimes.
But like,
But that makes it better.
Yes.
yeah, it does make it.
Then
more
it
fun.
makes it like-
it makes practice more fun.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah, for you guys.
Yeah, for us, not the goalie.
Favorite team to play?
I'll say North Dakota. Playing in their rink is cool. Getting to play there last year was pretty sweet. And then just like all my family can come out to those games, which is sweet. So it's a close drive.
Nice.
What's the worst rink you've played at in your college career?
I'd say my least favorite rink has got to be Bemidji. Don't like
Really?
That's like one of my favorites.
Like, okay, but we're
In
probably,
terms of what?
We're thinking of like
locker room.
he's probably thinking of on the ice, right?
I'm thinking of like worst ice would be Denver.
Okay.
Denver's ice isn't good. But like I don't like Bemidji's rink. I think it's kind of like a not as good Mankato.
But they have really nice visiting locker rooms.
Bemidji?
Yeah,
Yeah.
do they not? Maybe they get some little duster in the back.
No.
We have like our own little stalls. Do you guys not have that?
Well, we do, but like we have that basically everywhere.
Oh.
Like not
We're
that
like, that's why it's the best, because we have those. And you're like,
Well,
oh, we have those
like,
everywhere.
some places have like it's the metal ones you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like
Well, like you just have your own personal
It's just
space.
nice.
but
Like
you
it's not
gotta-
like a bench.
But
where
then you also
everyone's
have to walk for a full minute before you
So
get on the
long.
ice,
That's
That's
true.
true.
which is just like the worst.
Mm-hmm.
We're like
That's true.
CC where we played last weekend was literally like 2 steps out of the locker room and you're on the ice.
Okay.
Which is like perfect. But the locker room like isn't as nice as the Bemidji one.
Gotcha. Who has the best style on the team?
I'm gonna say Coiner.
Really? Why?
Why?
He's
Like
just
on the ice or off the ice?
Oh, was this on the
He's
ice?
like
Oh,
changing answer.
never mind.
Go ahead.
Was this on the ice or off the ice?
Both.
Okay,
Let's do
both.
both.
Well, on the ice, Coiner he uses a white stick. I mean, I use a white stick as well. I think it looks pretty cool.
You would pick yourself if you
So
could.
you are saying you have the best
Yeah.
style, so you're picking the person that has the style closest to yours.
I don't think I have the best sty on the ice, but I think I got some pretty good sty.
Okay.
Decent. Off the ice?
It's a tough question. I'll maybe go Oaks.
Okay.
Okay. He's showing up in his suits or what?
Yeah, he has some good drip once in a while.
Good trip.
Okay. Have you been to any women's games this year?
I have not been able to attend any yet this year, unfortunately. But
You've been pretty busy.
yeah, I've been.
Yeah.
My schedule's been pretty packed.
Okay.
Booked,
I
yeah.
mean, when I have the opportunity to go to one, it's something I definitely want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely. We'll be looking for you.
Yeah, like if you guys can get me some tickets, I'd definitely want to come out.
That we can do because nobody else is
a
using
lot
them.
we have a lot of people in line, actually. I was just going to say,
Oh.
but we'll see what we can do for you.
Yes. Who is your favorite player on the women's team?
I'm gonna say Avery Myers.
Bruh.
Let's go.
This is ridiculous.
Is that a crazy answer?
No.
That's
That's
that
a
was
solid
so
answer.
expected.
It was expected.
Yeah. Avery
Great
wrote the
answer.
question.
That was a great answer. What was it like being drafted by and meeting David? How do you say his last name?
David Poyle.
Yeah. Okay. Him.
I'd say it was pretty cool. I mean, in the moment, like, I was kind of blanking, because I actually went to the draft in Montreal, so
Okay.
I went down the stage and I shook his hand and gave me the jersey, and it was all pretty cool. And I mean, like, I don't really remember too much of that just because,
Blacked
like,
out.
yeah, I mean, it's like obviously super excited. And,
Yeah.
So I mean, it was a really cool moment for me.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about Nashville?
I'd say like the city, and like it's a pretty big hockey city for like the warm states.
Yeah. I feel like I would be surprised by that actually, but it is like a pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
hockey
for
town.
like the warmer states, like it's a really big hockey city. Even though like it's technically music city, like I'd say like lots of people there are interested in the
Rowdy
hockey. and-
crowd.
Yeah.
it's definitely a really good crowd there.
Awesome.
10 breakaways on Jojo. How many are you scoring?
Um,
Honest
Answer this question
Like,
wisely.
Don't sugarcoat it. Don't try to make her feel good. Like, what do you think?
I'm saying 8 or 9.
we were leaving this morning. I was like, probably 9. But we'll
We're
find
gonna
out.
have to,
we can
we're
always
gonna have
test
to-
it out.
No,
No,
we're
we'll test it
going
out.
to have to, and
Yeah.
we're gonna have to post a segment of this.
We can
Yeah.
live stream 10 B ways.
Honest,
Okay.
no, we have to.
YouTube
So-
live stream 10 B ways.
Okay, stay tuned because this is happening.
What's your go-to breakaway move?
We're spilling his secrets.
Well, this one I want to know before we do the 10 breakaways.
Go-to breakaway move, dump and change.
You get
He's on a breakaway.
He's chipping
I
the
don't
puck
want
in.
it. I don't want it.
He's like, I got too many points already.
Hidden talent.
Golf doesn't count.
I'd say badminton.
Oh,
Okay.
that's how we've learned that. Actually.
You're really you're nasty at badminton.
I wouldn't say I'm nasty, but I think I'm a pretty good player. Like I played from grade 9 to grade 11. I even played in middle school, and yeah, I took it reasonably seriously. Like our high school was pretty try hard with the badminton, so we practiced like 3 hours every single day after school.
No way.
Yeah,
3 hours?
every single day.
How do you practice?
Like so I was singles, but I played varsity every year. I played
Flex.
badminton, but
course.
That's insane.
the guy that I played, so I'd like practice with the other singles guy, and that was like the coach's kid who was the vice principal, and he was like really, really, really good at badminton. So like I got a lot better from him, and it was kind of like you do drills, but you also play games as well. So it's like a mix of both.
How do you do badminton drills?
Like one guy will be on like, you got like a bunch of birdies, or like it kind of like this, you're just hitting the same shot over and over, and like that person will just be hitting it back to you in the same spot basically. So like if I'm working on a drop shot, like I'll be in like the back middle of the court, and the guy will be like in the front left of his court, and what he'll do is he'll hit it to the back right of my court, and like I'll like go out, hit a drop shot to that left side of the court, go back to the middle, and he'll keep hitting it there, and I'll like keep going back and forth, if that makes sense.
I'm trying to picture it in my head. But yes, it makes sense. Probably don't play much badminton these days, though, do
No,
you?
not too much anymore. Like I wouldn't be too good if I played right now, but I think I could catch.
I feel like you would.
I could catch. I could get decent pretty quickly, I think.
Can you go anywhere like with badminton in life?
They gotta
Is
have
there-
like
Like
college
there's
College?
definitely like a pro league for badminton,
Is there like college?
college badminton. I'm not sure.
You should have looked into that.
College badminton.
The guy's
that.
just good at everything. Golf,
But,
badminton,
like, the random-
hockey.
Badminton's so random, I feel
That
like.
is so random.
I did love badminton in like high school, and we did in like gym class.
It's
but
fun.
like I can't say I really knew anyone on the badminton team.
I don't think we did not have a badminton team.
had, like,
Are you
30
good at bowling?
Not a good bowler.
Oh.
I am.
His fatal flaw.
Yeah, I am. Actually, last year I was the worst bowler on the team.
Oh,
We went bowling, and I lost. So that was tough, but you know I've worked on my game a little bit, and I think I've improved at bowling. So
okay.
Practicing in your free time. Or
yeah,
what?
I went bowling a couple times this summer, so I think my game's a little better than it was. Cause I probably hadn't bowled in like 5 years before that.
Good to
Avery,
know you've been
Avery loves
working on it.
bowling. We've said it before. You should go with her.
Yeah, we should go sometime.
Can't lose though.
You won't.
I will win.
Yeah.
I don't lose. Just like pickleball.
Sure.
Who's the funniest on the team?
Wow, this is a good one. There's a lot of funny guys, so
Somebody gonna get mad at your answer?
I don't know. I don't think anyone will get mad at my answer. I'm probably gonna say Oaks. I room with Oaks on the roads, so we just have a lot of fun times together. And he says a lot of funny stuff, and I think we make a pretty funny combination together.
Yeah, Ingy is a pretty funny guy himself.
Yeah. Do you and Oaks chat about games after when
Yeah,
you're
a
on the
little
the game?
road?
debrief.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Little talk, but nothing too crazy.
Nothing crazy. You like to just have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have some snacks.
Yeah, have some snacks.
Make a trip down to the hotel lobby or something.
Yeah, we did that a couple times.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind a nice snack after a game. Like it's yeah.
Do you guys like get dessert on the road?
No dessert on the road. Do you guys get dessert on the road?
No.
We have.
When?
We got dessert last year in North Dakota, I think, and that was probably the only time we got dessert. But normally Thursday nights, like, you got to treat yourself Thursday night. Like,
Obviously.
play Friday, so you Mando dessert on Thursday.
Mando.
Well, we get ice cream if we sweep on the road.
I haven't gotten it in a while.
We gotten it all this year?
I don't remember.
Ice cream on the road is pretty good, though.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Yeah,
deal.
we were hoping for that this last weekend, but then
no.
we got swept.
Yeah, so no ice cream for us.
Speaking of, how is your season going this far?
Like, personally wise or team wise?
Team-wise, as a whole.
Like, I think we kind of got off to a rough start with our out of conference, and I mean, like, I think we knew we had the right team this year to play good games and play good hockey, and after like the first 6 games, I think it was, we started to play some really good hockey, and finished out Christmas break really good. I think it's our best program start in history for the men's team, and I mean, we didn't have a great January month, but I think we played some really good hockey in those games. So lost a couple games, but I think we're not too worried about where we're at right now, and I think all of our goals are still in reach. So nothing's out of the equation right now.
Yeah, you guys have, how many games do you have left? 10 regular season? 8?
Yeah.
Okay. But you guys have been playing really good teams.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean,
tough league.
yeah, tough league. It's hard to win, but
Yeah.
and we've been in really close games where, like, those are games you can win and those are games you can lose, and we lost a couple of those that we would have liked to win.
Every single one of your games goes into overtime. Every game.
We've played a couple overtime games this year.
Like, what you guys need to just like work on 3-on-3 every practice, maybe.
Or just score more goals in regulation.
That would help.
That's true.
Yeah.
Not even get there. That's true.
Yeah. Do you guys have like conversations about like what kind of contributes to that
Like
as a team?
going into OT or like
Or,
not scoring more goals.
Yeah, or like inconsistency or like
Yeah.
you know.
Like we definitely work on that kind of stuff. We do it as like a whole team actually. So
Yeah.
I think everyone kind of knows where we're at as a team and what needs to improve and what we're doing good. So I think everyone's in a good spot with that.
That's good.
You guys are away this weekend in Miami. You leave tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then when's your next home weekend?
That'll be, we got an off weekend and then we play, I believe it's Denver at home.
Do you guys always have an off weekend this late in the season?
It kind of changes every year, but
Yeah.
this is probably our 5th week in a row playing, so, or 4th week in a row playing, so, and we had 4 off weeks the first half, which is kind of unusual. No, I think last year we only had 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So less breaks the second half for sure.
What do you guys do on an off weekend? Like, will you like practice all weekend, or do you get to go home?
We'll get Sunday off. I won't go home because it's 6.5 hours, so it's a little too far.
Not worth it.
Like if like we had a couple days off, 3 maybe I'd go home, but
Yeah.
no, it's a little too far. But
Yeah.
we normally just we practice during the week and work out, and then on the weekends we just do stuff together as a team, drink some waters.
Card games, board games, things like that. Read some books.
Of course.
Yeah.
Team bonding.
Stay in the house and have like big team game of Monopoly and just see
Yeah.
which team can have the most waters.
No, that's exactly what I anticipated that you guys would do.
Yeah. What else? Does your family come here a lot?
Yeah, they've actually came every home weekend this year.
Oh, really?
So yeah, both my parents are out here quite a bit, and my brother came out once, and grandma comes out a little bit as well, which is
Cute.
nice.
Grandma.
Yeah, love when grandma comes out.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Do they drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
My mom and my grandma will normally drive, and my dad will be in like Phoenix, and he'll fly in.
Does he like live there?
No, he'll just like be on the road for work, and then on his way back, he'll just fly into Minneapolis and come to St. Cloud.
Not a bad life living in Arizona.
What about your brother?
Like, what does he do?
Yeah.
He goes to school at like University of Manitoba, and he plays on the golf team there. And
Oh, he's a golfer.
yeah, plays on the golf team.
Is he better than you?
No.
Oh. So you could
Like, you're actually better
Hard
than him.
no, yeah. I think I'm better than him. He's beat me in 2 tournaments ever. So like
Out of how many?
like a lot. Like I've played a lot of
Really?
golf tournaments. So like I definitely think I'm the better player, but when he plays good and I play bad, or he's gonna beat me. But if I play good and he plays good, like I think I'm beating him undoubtedly.
Okay.
Do you play in a lot of golf tournaments?
I think the summer I probably played 4 last summer, which isn't as many as I normally play, but
Really? Just at home?
yeah.
Wow. Kind of cool.
Do you win?
I mean, no. I mean, like, no, I don't play enough golf to like beat those players that play golf in the,
Yeah.
especially like a couple of my buddies that play golf, like they go play golf at schools and stuff like that, so they're gonna rinse me when I play them, even if I'm like a reasonably good player. Like they're just better.
Yeah, they just do it all the time. So
Do you golf every single day in the summer?
I'd say 6 days a week.
So like just as much as
18
hockey.
holes.
18 holes. I don't really play 9. Like I don't really like playing 9 holes.
Why?
Well, like why do you just play half a round when you can play the full round?
Because
know.
it takes 7 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe you're short on time for the day.
It takes like 3 hours, 4.5 max.
That's like long.
But like
That's so long.
if you play fast and you take a cart, like, and you have the music going and you're with the boys, like there's no other place that you'd rather be.
What's the golf course in town?
Like here?
Yeah.
Wapakata is where we have memberships at. I think there's
Okay.
probably 10, 15 of us that have a membership there, and they treat us well, so it's a good place to be.
We've got to check it out.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to get a membership.
Yeah.
They got like special discounts or something.
Maybe I'll have to get some
I think we got
clubs
like $500
first.
for the whole summer, which is pretty good. Like if you're spending $500 for a golf membership for a full summer, that's a hell of a
Golf
deal.
is expensive, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you wanna, like, some courses, like you just gotta pay $200 to play 1 round, which is like
See, okay, we're getting a membership then, and we're going 2 times.
I would never do that. But I don't even have clubs, so I'm going to have to borrow.
You can borrow inkies. I'm sure
I'm
they'd
gonna
be the
borrow
same size.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Well,
yeah.
I think that is it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes,
Thank
it
you.
was a pleasure.
thank you for having me on.
Yes, we will see you guys next time on Dump and Change.